paint your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
A lot of times, everybody can sit and talk about the things that they want to accomplish or that the world needs to do. But I feel as though, for me, I think the most proud was being able to invest in a women's soccer team that is going to be in LA. It's Angel City FC. And I think it's important to show other young girls that, you know, women can be in ownership positions, and also women are gonna support women. I think that's just as important. I think Lisa
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
How is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument here in the District of Columbia, so beautifully framed in the sunlight. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's a look at some of the stats for Bradley Beal.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one. Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Smith is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Bay in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, we've got Russell Westbrook, Hachimura out there with Matthews. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Len in at the 5 spot. From deep, and that one's good, Hachimura.
Well, what a crafty move from Rui Hachimura, squeezing past the defense, able to get his shot off.
Here's Bay, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
For 3, Westbrook, and again, Washington with the triple.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
So it's the Pistons now. 4-point game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
The Wizards making a switch here. Neto's checked in. Outside Jackson. And he lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Beal from long range drains the three-pointer.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league with big-time range, but he has continued to extend it out.
The pass to Plumlee. Here's Bay. Fires from deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jackson misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Len, and too long on the shot. Pistons trail by 6. Grant gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Detroit.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Count it. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now Jackson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Six on the shot clock. Again, the Pistons score.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
There's Beal with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance. And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Fires the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pistons trail by 10. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Smith. Poked away. Back to Jackson. The three. Len grabs the board.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Hands it from downtown.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year or midseason?
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Bradley Beal, number one.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, he is an opportunistic scorer. I mean, he cashes in on every chance he gets. A lot of fun watching him just toying with opposing defenses, as long as you're not the player who has to guard him.
Beal with the bucket.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Grant outside. And it's Beal in the corner. Releases. Again, the Wizards good for two.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And the shot goes in. Beal's got 25 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Smith, the pass to Grant. Feeds it to Jackson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Neto, and the rejection by Smith.
Wow, you don't see Dennis Smith Jr. block a shot every game, but man, he's got some vertical.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Wizards making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Smith. Here's Beal. Here's Lopez. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game. Robin Lopez doing work.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Count that bucket. He's got 29 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Plumlee. Right side Jackson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
He might be young, but Mr. Jackson is a problem from a matchup standpoint. Really good powering through there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Bradley Beal. That's good from Jackson.
I tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump shot, guys, that's consistent, look out.
From 15 feet away, they get the rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
He gets it in there. And the Wizards lead by 18.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lee finds Jackson. And here is Joseph. Pistons passing it around. And he makes that one.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Here's Matthews. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Pistons trail by 18. Lee outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Neto. He's averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
3 on the clock. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 18. That's a 2 from Matthews. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Matthews has got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Lee bounce pass. Jackson dishes to Lee. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's... Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. No good that time. And it's Washington's ball. It's an 18-point lead. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake. Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Detroit. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a 16-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Sinks the three-pointer. Neto's got 5.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to McGruder. Jacks up a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Offensive rebound, Stewart. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Stewart's got his second bucket. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. And here's Neto outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Joseph following the three-pointer by Washington.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Wizards leading by 18. And here's Neto outside. Drills it from outside. He's got 11.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And it's McGruder in the corner. Offensive rebound, Stewart. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
So it's Detroit now. Outside Jackson. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got 8 points.
Well, you have to expand your game if you're going to be effective in the NBA. And Mr. Jackson knocking down the triple. Okay.
Neto with the bucket. Here's Jackson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for Washington. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we'll be right back after this. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Avdia. He's out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Neto in at the point. Joseph looking around. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Stewart misses. Washington shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Off target from the wing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Avdia can't hit.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Goes up and finished off by Avdia.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Love Westbrook's ability to shoot it off the dribble, the stop, the rise, the fire. He makes it look easy.
There's the pass to Magruder. Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Jackson. Can they get it? The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 11 points.
You've got to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations. Josh Jackson, aggressive on the catch there. Really nice.
Westbrook, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Magruder, that's good. Washington calls timeout. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Washington making some changes. Lenz checked in for Lopez. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Raul Neto. Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Beal, that's for 2. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
We know this. Bradley Beal is an elite scorer who will take advantage of every opportunity.
Jackson against Beal. Trying to get open is Len. Jackson misses.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Westbrook and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bay. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Westbrook. They get it back, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bay. To the inside. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Stolen by Westbrook. Lays it in off the breakaway. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Smith outside. Bay passes to Grant. Smith outside. Takes the three. The shot that time, not on target. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Hachimura. Tries again, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Jackson in the corner. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 7 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, the aggressiveness of Russell Westbrook setting up that bucket right there. This guy knows how to find the best shot possible.
Now, here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Bay passes to Smith. Len grabs the board.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Bonga, no good. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Rejected by Len.
You see the agility of Alex Len in good position for the spot.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
The Pistons shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Jackson with it, now guarded by Len. Jackson misses.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Beal. Again, the Wizards score.
That jumper translates to every spot on the floor. Bradley Beal becomes harder and harder to guard.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Beal with the steal. Pass to Hachimura. Shot from the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Smith dishes to Jackson. And Plumlee kicks to Smith. To the left side wing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Len. Makes it off the glass.
What I'm already seeing out of Alex Len, more aggression than when he first entered the league.
Smith, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Smith. And here's Plumlee. 11 points last game.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Tries from 16, and he hits the jumper for 2. 11 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Grant. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Here's Beal, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Smith kicks to Grant. And the pass to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Basket good.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done. Smith
outside. Washington with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
The Pistons shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Jackson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Westbrook. Again, the Wizards score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Grant. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Grant's got 12 points in the game.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Bradley Beal. No good from Grant. And Westbrook, here we go.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, "Let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this."
Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Grant the pass to Bay. Now, here is Smith from downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his first 2 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Russell Westbrook again.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Pistons shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Jackson against Beal. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Passes to Grant. 5 on the clock. Smith fires from way outside. And it's Smith again missing. Here's Bunga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Dennis Smith. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Robin Lopez is checked in for Len. Daniel Gafford comes in for Rui Hachimura. Abdiaz checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Matthews in for Bradley Beal. And so he hits both. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Here's Stewart. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Dumboya passes to Stewart, and it's blocked.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Bunga and Washington again with the bucket.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Washington, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 39 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, I just love the all-around game of Bradley Beal. He can pass it as well as he can score it. And these days, that's hard to find. That makes him very challenging to defend.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 43% from the field. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Plumlee out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Smith. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. And Westbrook, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Wow, the fire, the passion. Russell Westbrook plays the game with such unbridled intensity. The relish he takes in competition on a nightly basis is special.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Smith with it. Pass to Grant. Back to Smith. Lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such strong footwork from Dennis Smith Jr. I mean, what an advantage. He puts the defender off balance and gets into his shot. Nice.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. 13 feet away. Hachimura grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Beal with the steal. And finished off by Beal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Count that one. Jackson's got 11 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Jackson passes to Smith. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. He has 6.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Here's Smith. 6 points for him. From 13, they get it back. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Beal from long range drops in the tray. Beal's got 46 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Left side Jackson. This one for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Here's Hachimura. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Grant. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Smith against Westbrook. Smith kicks to Grant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Westbrook goes back up, and that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when you play with the level of focus and energy level that Rui brings nightly, Hachimura able to create that second chance opportunity.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6. Here's Plumlee. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Bay. He has 7. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Got that one up quick. Westbrook's got 34 points. Now Smith. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Out to the right wing. The wide open look for Plumlee. Off target from 3-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Len's shot is off. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got 9.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Well, how about the privilege of watching Russell Westbrook when this man is really cooking on the offensive end? I'll tell you, few things in the NBA I'd rather watch.
Here's Smith following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
That's his first personal foul.
Detroit shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, think back to the 2017 NBA draft. Dennis Smith Jr. was the 9th overall pick. There were many who believed he could have gone sooner, and some still think he should have. Let's see what plays with this young man's career.
Good on the second free throw. So here's Westbrook. He's got 36. Baseline J on the way. Again, the Wizards score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Detroit shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. So for the Pistons, Doumbouya checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Lee's subbed in for Smith. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
I promised to pray for a positive fate. Had the word in your bones, but shed a tear in it. Then they sad in the days. When bottles be nice, he thought it running through, and he bottles get not. Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they want to slow our records, it just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca. On my blessed with my dogs. They try to give me, I bet I get their heaven. I say they're waiting. I'm such a gifted. I'm sleeping on the floor. She can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. We do this for the city, you. The whole city. I'm still here.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Washington. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And checking out Detroit, just a couple spots back.
And you know, for the Wizards, they've been stuck in a rut the entire season. We talk about teams maximizing their potential. Well, the opposite's been the case with this group.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out.
Wizards shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Neto with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Lee. Inside, here's Doumbouya. And the jam by Doumbouya.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 11. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 40 points.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
The three ball. Another shot. The pass to Magruder. There's the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Gafford, no good from outside. Here's Magruder. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Westbrook. Averaging 21 points per game, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
First one falls for him. And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Gafford. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. The Pistons shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Jackson down low, 13 points in the game. The shot comes out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shot's good by Gafford.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
The Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lee kicks to Jackson. Doumbouya gets a wide-open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
For 3, it's good from long range. Doumbouya's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Here's Lee following the bucket by the Wizards. On the wing, Lee shoots from the corner, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Wizards shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively, and no good. Shots good by Gafford.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, I love watching Josh Jackson try to fend off the defense. Refuses to be bothered by the contact.
Neto can't get it to go.
2 minutes left.
And here's Jackson. 15 points in the game. Poked loose. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now here's Lee. Defense is right there. Jackson down low. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Here's Lopez, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
You know, when Robin Lopez is hitting that mid-range shot, it just opens up so much for him on the interior.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's Stewart, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Avdia. Another one falls for Washington. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Another one falls for Washington.
You know, don't let Lopez's size fool you. He's got very good touch on his jumper.
Lee bounce pass. Doumbouya passes to Jackson. Here's Lee. The 3. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Five-on-3 break. Here's Doumbouya. And the jam by Doumbouya.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so it's Washington holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Robin Lopez, and it's Winston in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And the baseline jumper, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Here's Lopez. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Stewart. It's tipped. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Gafford. From 11 feet away, Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first basket. Now here's Lee. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Joseph, no good. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From 10 feet out, Lopez, no luck. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Doumbouya, and he converts the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Robinson down low. Joseph on him, and he comes up with the deuce.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Left side, Joseph shoots from the baseline. That one falls.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Robinson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. Robinson's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Joseph has an open look. Good on the triple.
Well, this was another shot that Corey Joseph has developed. I'll tell you, get the catch and shoot game going. Look out.
Here's Winston, covered by Lee, from about 16, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
The inside, and Stewart gets it to go.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Robinson. Doumbouya pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lee with the ball. And it's Doumbouya in the corner. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game. And now the Pistons, fast break. Servetus. And it's off the back rim, no good. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. It's good. Here's Lee. Inside, here's Stewart, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Gafford. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. To the middle. And Lee with the stuff.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Fast break Detroit. Joseph leading the charge. And it's in there. 7 points for Joseph.
Well, it's a help when Corey Joseph is in attack mode, just taking advantage of his quickness in transition.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in. Cook, he's checked in for the Pistons. Rodney Magruder comes in for Lee. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here's Winston. Shot from the inbound. Good on the bucket. Winston's got 4 points this quarter.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Joseph, the pass to Stewart. Out to the right wing. Here's Magruder. And another shot. And Stewart gets it to go.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Winston. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Joseph. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Washington calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Washington, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Winston, no good from the wing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside, Joseph. Bangs home the trifecta. Joseph's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is a shot Corey Joseph didn't have in his arsenal early on, but a ton of work put in, and now he's effective from deep.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Here's Magruder. And there's the pass to Cook. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Joseph. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Hutchison. And he gets the bucket.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now Joseph. Passes it to Magruder. To the paint, here's Cook. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Magruder. Outside, Joseph. Servidis. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Robinson misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's Magruder in the corner. Fires the 3. Here's Stewart. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Stewart's got 17 now, just in the second half. Here's Winston. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Bounce past Joseph. There's the triple. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Winston. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Joseph. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Winston. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Joseph, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Corey Joseph.
Washington shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Magruder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Winston. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Stewart. Servidis. And a miss there on the triple. From the Wizards, their shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Pass to Hutchison. over Stewart. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hutchinson's got 6 here in this quarter. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Beal.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Washington, it's deflected. Out of bounds, Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Detroit making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Five to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They had not been playing very good basketball coming into this game. And that's when a team needs its star players to step up and stop the bleeding, just like he did tonight. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Robinson, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Plumlee, the lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Gafford. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I'll tell you, that pass shows how in tune Russell Westbrook is with every one of his teammates.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
That's the most fun we had all year. I mean, by far. I mean, the ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense, and and getting out on a break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.